A homogeneous solid cylinder roller of radius r and mass m is pulled on a cricket pitch by a horizontal force. Assuming a rolling without slipping, angular acceleration of the cylinder is given by what? Alright, so here I have drawn the cylinder. Let us say we are pulling this cylinder, so let us choose to analyze only the cross section of the cylinder. The cross section of the cylinder is going to be circular. So let us choose to analyze this circular cross section of the cylinder. Here this cylinder is pulled, so it has to be assumed in this question that the cylinder is pulled from the center of mass of the cylinder. So that means the force F that is applied is like so. So this is an implicit assumption in the question, which is a fair assumption as well, because if nothing else is given, then the cylinder is assumed to be pulled from the center of mass. Also, it is a cricketing cylinder, so usually that roller has attachment to its center of mass itself. Okay, so this cylinder is pulled like so. Now the friction force is going to, let us say, act in the backward direction. If we are wrongly assuming the direction of friction, then automatically we'll get corrected and we'll get the value of friction to be negative when we solve this question. We can write down the equation of force, or the Newtonian force equation, as F minus F is equal to ma. So this is our equation number 1, let's say. Equation number 2 is about the center of mass. Friction is the only force that will provide torque. So this force is F into this perpendicular distance is r. So F r is the torque, and we ignore the value of sin 90 because it is going to be 1. So instead of writing Fr sin 90, I am just writing Fr. This is going to be equal to I alpha. Now I for this cylinder happens to be half mr square about the center of mass. So this is going to be equal to half mr square into alpha. This is our equation number 2. Also, they have mentioned that this cylinder is rolling without slipping. So this implies that velocity of center of mass of the cylinder is going to be equal to r omega, and on differentiating this equation we get that acceleration of center of mass is going to be equal to r alpha. Here we have taken the acceleration of center of mass to be a, so we can simply write down a is equal to r alpha as the third equation. This is a very standard analysis, and we have already understood this analysis while learning the theory together. And let us say if we were to solve it from fundamentals, if let us say, I generally do not recommend mugging up formulas and results, but this particular analysis is so standard and so common that during the study of theory I had advised the students to mug up the result for linear acceleration A and for the friction force small f. Okay, in fact we had done analysis that is even more general compared to this particular analysis. Anyway, let us say if we are to solve it using equations, we can now eliminate friction and A and find out alpha. So here in place of A we can directly write r alpha. This can be directly written over here. So that means A is already eliminated, and in order to eliminate friction, what we would rather do is cancel this r with one of the r's over here and write down the value of friction to be half mr alpha. So in this equation, what do we have? We have essentially F minus half m r alpha is equal to m r alpha. So that is capital F is equal to 3 by 2 m r alpha. Therefore, alpha is going to be equal to 2 by 3 f upon mr. So the value of alpha is going to be 2 by 3 f upon mr. That is option D. So we understand that this is going to be the answer. So this is a very simple question. Once we know the basics of how to write down equations of linear or translation analysis as per Newton's laws, and equations of torque as per Newton's laws, again angular equations as per Newton's laws. Okay, So these are the three fundamental equations which we solve to get the result of this question.